ba-bum. PC Engine Duo, which is basically a PC Engine with a Super CD-ROM. Now, the PC Engine was, I think it was two 8-bit chips. It was a console that was released late 80s, I think it was. The PC Engine was released in Japan, and the TurboGrafx was released in the States. Now, the games came on, it was kind of like a credit card sized piece of plastic. It looked like a credit card, and it basically slotted in here. Then in 1991, in Japan, they released this called the PC Engine Duo. In fact, I'm missing a bit of the history here. After the PC Engine was released, CDs, excuse me, entered the market, as we all know about, with the 3DO and the what do you call it? Can't remember the name of the other one. There was the 3DO, there was the Mega CD, etc. So NEC decided to revamp the PC Engine, and they brought out a CD add-on. So you basically had, there was an adapter thing, so you had the PC Engine on the left and you had the CD-ROM on the right. Then shortly after that, they decided to bring out an all-in-one, and that is what this is. It's effectively, it's a PC Engine with a CD-ROM built in. Now, on the front, you've got the on-off switch. On the front here, you've got it's a single joypad. Now that's the only unfortunate thing about the PC Engine and this. It is, they only have the one joypad. I don't know why they didn't include a second player. You can get an adapter that gives you, is it 4 players I think it is. But as standard, it only ever came with one. Now, on the top here, there's really nothing, that's all kind of closed off. In here, if you press the eject button, obviously inside the CD-ROM, I don't know what speed it is, does it tell you in there at all? Never touch the lens, that's all it says. So yeah, that's all fairly standard stuff. Oops, a daisy. On the front here you've got a light when it's busy, and you can also lock it, which means you can't eject it. Now if you're wondering what this is here, I noticed in my one, this one here, there was a bit of movement in this bottom corner, so what I've actually done is I've just put some tape around it to kind of give it a better, once it's kind of closed it's better. Yeah, now in here it says this is where you put the hue card slotted in here. Now again, you're probably wondering why you got sellotape in this. After they brought this machine out, they brought out a card called a Duo, and what it basically was a memory upgrade. It gave you more memory so that some of the games could look better, more graphics and that kind of stuff. So hopefully I'll show you a few of these in action. So that is really it from the front. Round the side there is, I didn't even notice that before, this is the power. No, sorry, this is the AV out, you can see there. Is it going to focus? Nope, doesn't want to focus, doesn't matter. That's the AV out there. Why is that not focusing? That is always annoying. Why do cameras and whatnot not focus? It's always really annoying, isn't it? Let me move away and come back down again. That's better. Right, there you go. AV out. Then you've got a volume control, and you can also plug in your headphones. Round the back, what is there? There is the power, and that is your whack. There is nothing else that I can see. So it's quite a nice, it's a very minimalistic console. Size wise, it's probably, I don't know, I was going to say the size of the 3DO. It's maybe slightly larger than the original PlayStation. Something like that, I would say. I'm just going to zoom a wee bit, there we go. So yeah, controller wise, they're all quite standard. Actually, it feels quite nice when you're using it. NEC gamepad's alright, a wee bit spongy, but it actually plays fairly well. You've got select, and you've got run, and you've got the 1 and 2 buttons, and I think that's auto fire, and that is it. Nothing on the back, is there? apart from some gunge, which I've not actually taken off since I bought it. Made in Japan. So yeah, that is it. That is the actual unit itself. Now, I did get some games with it. Now, I've got to say, I tried a few of them and I could not understand a single word of what was going on. I couldn't even understand what the game was about. Far East of Eden. Yeah. Zuria, no idea. Absolutely no idea. Next one is, what is this? This is called, I have no idea what that is called. It looks rather demonic with some kind of dragon thing on it. It's all in Japanese, as you can tell. All in Japanese. I've got no idea what it is. Next one. This is the case for the Duo card. PC Engine Duo. This is my receipt, and this is where the card goes. And the actual games come in a little thing like that. So this is effectively a PC Engine and a CD. PC Engines are quite, I wouldn't say they're common, but you can pick up one on eBay for not too much money, maybe about 80 quid, something like that. This, what did this cost me? This was 150. That included postage. Now, I've actually already got a PC Engine, but I'm going to hang on to it. So I've got absolutely no idea what that is. You can see the Japanese have this rather odd fascination with schoolgirls. Yeah, we're not really going to that. A bizarre game. I did try a couple of them and completely gave up. I'm like, I have no idea what's going on here. Yeah. It just looks like a cartoon. Strange to say the least, but anyway, the Japanese make some mean games. This one looks interesting. Hudson Soft. Who is that? Is it Bomberman possibly? Hold on a minute. It's hard to tell. Let's see if we can, nothing in there. Trying to do this one-handed ain't very easy. Hang on. Okay, look, you can get some kind of map poster thing. You've got to love the artwork that goes into these games though. I mean, the Japanese really go to town. I've got absolutely no idea what any of this is. I don't even know what kind of game it is. Who knows? Another nice poster. Very, very colourful. Far East of Eden. I'll be actually do a check YouTube and see if I can find out what kind of game it is. In fact, like, tell us in the instructions. Let's have a look. Nothing in there. I don't know. Now it actually looks to me like some kind of RPG, turn-based RPG, I think. Thought that was a young Bruce Lee there, but I don't think so. Yes, if anyone knows, oh hang on a second, I've even got some instructions, or not instructions, it looks like there's some kind of codes. Bloody hell. Wow, look at that. This obviously belonged to somebody who could actually speak Japanese. And they've actually recorded, I'm assuming that's the levels, whatever it is. Awesome. I love all these wee kind of bits of history, stuff like that. Stuff that have got nothing to do with the game. Well, they have got something to do with the game, but you know, it's all part of history. So that is East of Eden, I think it's called. This one, I don't even want to know. Yeah. I think we should have a quick look at the back and move on swiftly. Nichibutsu, they did Terra Cresta, and they also did Mooncrester. It looks like some kind of dating game. I have got no idea and I don't really want to know. And the last one looks equally as risk. Yawara, a super famous character in comic books and on TV, will finally show up on Win Front of You, Win Digital Comics on PC Engine on her heart soon. It's you who play the role of a hot sports journalist, Masuda. And there's a man, I was going to say in his underpants, but yeah, that is Yawara. That's the cast. So anyway, listen guys, I won't be playing any of these games fortunately because they all look way too dodgy and I haven't a clue what to actually do. But what I'll now do is I'll go upstairs, I'll get this thing set up and we'll take a look at some games. Before I actually go, the games, I mean, as you know, this system is no longer commercially available. You can't buy games brand new for it. You can go on eBay and buy them. But the great thing is, there is no mod chip required in this machine to play backups. You can go to quite a few of the popular sites on the internet and download them. So I've done just that. I've downloaded about 20 odd games. So I'll go upstairs just now and I'll fire up a few and let you see this thing in action. So back in a tick. Right, okay, when you power the bad boy on, this is the screen you get. PC Engine Super CD-ROM system. It says 2 there, I don't know quite what that is. Version 3. Push run button. So let's go. This is Forgotten Worlds. Turn the sound up a wee bit. I don't know what speed the CD-ROM is, but I must admit the games don't take too long to load. Certainly nothing to worry about anyway. Now this is supposedly might be quite a good version of Forgotten Worlds. I can turn the sound up a wee bit. Shouldn't get any copyright issues with for this game. So holding down the right button spins it around. What I want to do, just glorious, it really is. Obviously, it benefits from having CD quality sound as well, being the CD system. I mean, I was a late comer to the PC Engine. I bought one, when did I buy one? I bought one maybe 3 years ago, and I only had 2 games for it, so I never really used it that much. The best thing I ever did was buy myself an EverDrive. Because the games in it, I mean, there's some cracking games for the Mega Drive and the SNES, but I think the games that I enjoy the most are probably on this. You know, they're all arcade games, just fantastic. Turn it up a wee bit, still. There we go. But you can just see how capable this machine is. Whoa! Ah, bollocks. Right, let's take a look at another game. Right, this one is called Avenger. I'm not quite sure what it is. Now the beauty of this system, I mean, it's obviously no longer commercially available. Again, the games are all easily available to download. So in the short space of time that I've had this, a couple of weeks, I've probably got myself, I don't know how many games, maybe about 50 games or something. So you can go into Google and just, let's try and get this going, look for the best ones and just help yourself, which is wonderful. I mean, you can obviously buy them. I mean, I think they're quite, some of these games are quite pricey. The thing that's always slightly worrying about CD based systems is obviously lasers do tend to have a finite life. I mean, I can always remember the problems with my PlayStation, my original PlayStation. It got to a point you had to turn the console upside down for it to actually read the discs. So I don't know whether that's a problem that will occur with these. I know there's, is it the caps or something they call it, capacitors I think is it? Is that what I'm not a techie person. Some of these old systems, there is an issue with the capacitors eventually burning out or leaking, I think it is. The guy that I bought this machine off did reliably inform me that he had replaced them. That was quick. So hopefully that's the case and I get some good use out of it. Have one more wee go with this and then we'll take a look at another game. Nothing in this particular one that couldn't be done on a non-CD based system, I wouldn't have thought. Now I did show you the dual card, which is basically a memory extension, or expansion I should say. I'll show you a few games that could only work. I think some of the games would work on an expanded dual machine, but to get the full effect you wanted to have the card. Right, anyway, that is Avenger. Let's take a look at something else. Now, one of the best known franchises on the PC Engine is Bonk. He is to the PC Engine what Mario was to Nintendo and Sonic was to the Mega Drive. And they're actually brilliant little games. There were a few came out in the PC Engine, but this one I believe, Bonk's Big Adventure, is only available on the PC Engine CD. Right, let's go. I think you might be able to play a simultaneous two-player game actually. Yeah, let's go. Let's go for one player. Since it's only me. So that puts your head in people, that jumps. What on earth? Alright, he's not actually a baddie. You pick up these various, it looks like a bit of meat or something, you turn into some kind of mad person. I can blow fire. And to climb a wall you basically grab onto the wall with your mouth. I'm not going to get through there, will I? Too big. Whoa! That's better. I don't like being that size anyway. Oops. Hey! But it's very kind of Super Mario. Just as good in my opinion. Got some really nice music as well. Oh, that was silly, Alan. Oops, mind is spied up. Or maybe not. Anyway, that's Bonk's Adventure. Let's take a look at something else. Now this system is home to some amazing shoot 'em ups. Really brilliant games. This is Cotton, what's it called again? Cotton Fantastic Adventures. It's a bizarre Japanese shoot 'em up. We don't really want to watch any of this. But it's very much like the skull on the moon there. It's very much in the style of Nemesis. And it looks like you're shooting My Little Ponies. Obviously evil My Little Ponies. There we go. Stick it on auto fire because I'm a cheat. But it's such a capable little system, it really is. I think the PC, I mean there's PC engines are still readily available. I think the PC CDs, PC engine CDs are maybe slightly harder to get, but I mean I managed to get it on eBay without too much bother. Whoa! My goodness, it's tough. Let's continue. Some excellent guitar music as well. Is that something I pick up? Yeah, it certainly is. Ugh. Right, listen, we'll move on and look at something else. Right, it appears you can't actually skip this, so I'm assuming you've got to watch it the first time. I recognise that word, Dracula. Dracula Eggs. Great music. Oops. Alright, here we go. They certainly like their cutscenes anyway, the Japanese. It's Ryu of Street Fighter. Come on, let's start the game, please. I think you can save this game, so hopefully you wouldn't have to sit through that intro every single time you went to play it. I'm sure that's wouldn't be the case. Oh, I'm playing at last. What on earth? Yeah, I'm sure even the Game Boy Advance versions of Castlevania had a little kind of intro thing. Right, we're now getting into the main game, I think we are. There we go. Oops. Really nice graphics, sounds excellent as well. Get off. That was obviously the skeleton of Donkey Kong chucking a barrel at you. Really pretty game though, got to say. So anyway, listen, I mean there's tons more games. Let's take a look at another couple, guys. Now this one here I was very surprised to see. I didn't actually realise it was released for anything other than the Amiga and Atari ST. We'll skip the intro, and that is, I think is this the second one? I think this is Shadow of the Beast 2. One of these landmark games on the Amiga. Oh, this is the first Shadow of the Beast, isn't it? I think, yeah. I was never a big fan of the game. I always thought, as a demo, a tech demo, it was amazing looking. Oops. But I think the second and third version is definitely added in more gameplay. Still very pretty looking. Even if the game's a bit naff, if I say so myself, but lots of people like the game, so who am I to say any different? Right, listen, that is Shadow the Beast. Let's take a look at a couple of other things. Right, this is called Starfire. Well, it's got its full Japanese name, but Starfire's the only bit I can pronounce. This is one of the shoot 'em ups you need, or one of the games you need the expansion thing in. Just gives it extra memory. Right, let's just skip all that bollocks. Yeah, blah blah blah, Starfire it's called. Now I did have a few slight graphical issues when I was running it earlier on. Hopefully I've kind of sorted myself out. So yeah, I don't know, in fact, if you try and run this game without the duo expansion, it comes up with an error message basically telling you need the card. This is really, really pretty looking. Some great sound as well. And it's bastard and hard as well, I don't mind admitting that. Some really nice what are they called? Can't remember what they're called. Right, let's continue. Hologram things going on. That's what you want when you play a shoot 'em up. I mean, I'm not a big fan of music normally in shoot 'em ups, but a good rock track like that certainly adds to the atmosphere of the game. I don't know how many games need the expanded thing. I don't think there was that many. One of the other ones that I do know about that needs it is Strider, which I'll show you after this. But excellent graphics, it really is. It's hard. Yeah, that is blah 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 Starfire. Let's take a wee look at Strider. This last one, guys, is Strider. And again, it needs the expanded memory to run. The sound appears to have disappeared a wee bit. Not to worry, let's get straight into the game. Run button to start. Now I noticed at the start of this one, I was a wee bit concerned when I first loaded it. There was quite a bit of glitching with the main character. But having watched a few YouTube videos of this game running, it seems to be, I think it's just one of these things with this particular game with the system. You'll see it just at the very, very start when he starts running. His kind of head disappears a wee bit. See there, he kind of goes invisible for a second, but it does settle down. I'm not a big fan of this game. I don't know why, because it's a glorious looking game. Oops, a daisy. I didn't want to do that. And graphically it's a masterpiece. The music in this version is excellent as well. And I'm completely pants at it, as you can tell. Yeah, let's have one more go. But like I says, guys, if you like arcade games, classic arcade games, shoot 'em ups in particular, then the PC Engine is an absolutely fantastic little machine to pick up. I mean, the TurboGrafx PC Engine are virtually the same thing, and I mean this, the CD, the PC Engine CD, it's kind of more of the same. I mean, the great thing about this one, obviously, if you wanted to play the CD games, then try and get yourself the Duo, which this is, because obviously you've got the best of both worlds. You can play the games off the HuCard interface, and you can also play CD games as well, and that was rather silly. But there's tons more games, absolutely tons. Just do a search on YouTube for PC Engine CD and you'll see them. I don't know how many games there are. There's probably about 100 games or so. And like I say, they're easily available online, so you don't have to be, you don't have to think you're going to have to pay some of the costly prices that they charge. Let's see if I can get past this wee bit. Obviously not. So anyway, guys, listen, that is it. I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you've got any questions about the system, please put them in the comments below. And finally, thank you very, very much for watching.